Playoff baseball has returned to the Cape, and the road to number 18 for the Cotuit Kettleers starts right here at Bourne Park. Welcome back to the Kettleers pregame show, the postseason edition. I'm Tim Crowley, joined by Chris and Steph Caray, and what a season it's been. The Kettleers come in one of the hottest teams on the Cape at 18-17-1. That great 5-game winning streak in the last week of the season has propelled this team into the playoffs past Falmouth and Wareham. There may not be a team hotter than the Kettleers entering postseason play.
It's been one whirlwind of a season, Tim. A team that teetered around 500 has found new life heading into the playoffs. So excited to see the Kettleers take on the Bourne Braves, and an exciting matchup for 2 or more games in the Western Division.
For as dominant as Bourne has been all season long, this has been one of the tightest matchups. Cotuit, the only team on the Cape to defeat the first-place Braves twice in the same season, once here at Bourne Park, the first loss of the season for Bourne, as well as that 13-2 stomping at Lowell Park. Now, the Bourne Braves did respond to take the season series 3-2 in the 5 full games. Reminder, it could have been 3-3 if not for that rain out at Lowell Park earlier in the season. We haven't forgot about that even to the playoffs, and I'm sure that's on the mind of the Kettleers as that season series is out the window. Everyone's 0-0 today.
Well, like you said, anything can happen in the CCBL playoffs, especially with a Cotuit Kettleers team that's doing as well as they are offensively. Now, the difficulty for the Kets has been at Bourne Park. Not a lot of run support for pitchers, not a lot of offense in general here at the home field of the Bourne Braves. Hopefully that can change here with Quinn Matthews on the mound and the bats coming to life in Game 1.
In their 3 games at Bourne this season, Cotuit averaging under 2 runs per game. So it's an interesting matchup to keep an eye on today. Those Bourne arms against the Cotuit bats. Let's start with that pitching matchup. Michael Sansone will start in the Battle of Southpaws out of Fairfield, who had a fantastic spring season, did the Stags. He gets the ball for the Braves in Game 1.
And you could consider him Bourne's head honcho. 4-0 this season with a 2.08 ERA, 25 strikeouts, very little walks, only 2 to his season. He's going to go and throw strikes and probably go a very long amount for the Bourne Braves today. Cotuit's bats need to be alive and alert against him here at Bourne Park.
And on the Cotuit side, we spoke about it from the day he made his Cotuit debut, all the way back against Falmouth. That big game mantra of Quinn Matthews ran through the College World Series, made some huge starts for Stanford. He gets the ball back in a Game 1 setting and knows what it takes to pitch in these big games.
Well, there's so many question marks surrounding the rotation for the Kettleers in the playoffs. We don't know who's going to be throwing the next couple of days, so Quinn Matthews is going to have to step up. 0-0, 1.56 ERA on the season, and you know, you have a lot of options with the bullpen. 2 off days given that rain day just a few games ago. And we'll see what he does out here today, but we need him to pitch well and pitch well early. He has walked runners very early in the game. That's been a struggle for him this season. So if he doesn't manage to walk too many runners in this game in the early parts of the game, we can expect a long and good outing out of Quinn Matthews today.
Sansone, Matthews, number 1 versus 2, Bourne and Cotuit, with the winner in this 3-game series, giving themselves the right to represent the West in the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship Series against the winner of that Eastern Final between Brewster and Harwich. For the Game 1 keys to the game, head over to Twitter at Cotuit Kettleers with our own Lauren Kirkley as she gives further analysis into tonight's game. But for the live game broadcast, as we have all season on the road, head into the Cotuit Kettleers radio network on MixLR, and then following the game, come right back here to YouTube on the Kettleers Digital Network, where Coach Roberts will meet with Lauren Kirkley, and I'll take you home on the postgame show as always. For the first edition in 2021 of the Kettleers pregame show, the postseason edition, for Chris Caray, for Steph Caray, I'm Tim Crowley. Thanks so much for tuning in on the Kettleers Digital Network.